Okay, so I'm gonna start off with our main guy, Pete the pilot, because he's a bit of a puss boy, and he's been just going off the rails this whole entire series. I think that he goes great with our guy, Sam Darnold. And I know a lot of people don't agree with that, but let me tell you, and it'll make sense. They're both very injury prone. This Sam Darnold literally had to go off the field because he had to get a toenail ripped off. And then Pete the pilot took a wine glass to the face, and now he has like stitches across his forehead. So he was out for a couple days just like Sam Darnold. And also, they really like to make out. And as we can tell from our guy, Mr. Darnold, we don't make out with girls. What happens? You get mono, and then you're done for a couple weeks. Also, I think that if you're part of the Jets, you should be able to be a pilot just like Pete. So Sam Darnold, flying license, Pete the pilot, together forever. Okay, so the next one I'm gonna go for is Hannah Ann, and a lot of people say that she's a lot like Jimmy G, and I thought she was for the first half of the season because she started off really weird saying, I'm a model, but I'm normal, whatever that means. But now that the seasons went on, I feel like she's more of a Patrick Mahomes type because she's young, she's out there making everyone else look silly, and she's probably gonna win the whole show. So Hannah Ann, Patrick Mahomes MVP, and she's gonna win. You know our girl Maddie, she has the looks, the personality, and we know she's very God-driven. So Tim Tebow would have been a really good candidate to pair with her, but however, he's now started the MLB, so he's no longer an NFL quarterback for us to pick. So our next one, we had to go with Drew Brees. And again, like people didn't really agree with that, but I think it works because he went through a whole ass hurricane and then won a ring. And that's what Maddie's trying to do. She's about to show up to Pete with her hurricane of no sex and maybe break his heart. I don't know, but she might come out with the ring as well. So Maddie, Drew Brees. Okay, so Victoria F. Clearly not a crowd favorite, so that's why I paired her with my guy, Baker Mayfield. Are they frauds? Maybe, but we don't know. All we know is that Victoria F has manipulative tactics that Peter really falls for, and just like myself and all the other Browns fans, will ride with whatever quarterback has more than 2 consecutive starts. And then I feel like Victoria F would also be the type of girl that would meet Baker at the Cheesecake Factory. And all I know is that these two definitely fuck. Okay, so our girl Kelsey, she's definitely a girl out here looking for love, and she's here for the right reasons, even though she takes champagne shots to the frickin' face. So I put her with our guy, Jayne Winston, just because she also sometimes you don't know what you're gonna get. Like she is looking for love, but at the same time, she's also like a crazy psycho and screaming. So I don't really know how to take it. It's just like Jameis when he throws any kind of pass, you don't know what's gonna happen. It's a 50-50 toss-up between either team scoring 6 points. Also, I love this pair together because he's known for the crab legs and she's known for those crab rangoons.
Oh, that's a W. That's E1. That's E1. That's a W.
Okay, so Kelly, she is a seasoned vet, just like her guy Tom Brady. A little bit older than the rest of them, but she's still out here doing things that they're not. And she's a very smart, educated woman, and they're both very successful at what they do, and everyone gets mad at them because they are successful. Kelly's definitely a Belichick girl because she cheated in the bike race, and that's something Tom Brady would definitely do if he was a contestant on The Bachelor. And then she also met Pete at a hotel prior to coming on the show, which gave her an edge in the competition. So I'm not sure who has cried more, McKenna on her 4 weeks of The Bachelor or Philip Rivers through a whole season of the NFL. I mean, come on, they're both whining about something, and they mean really well, but can we really take their crying any longer? Also, McKenna's cried enough to fill up 5 lost water bottles for her fashion blogger career. When McKenna was voted off, she also made a face like a deflated blowfish, and I feel like Philip Rivers makes that similar face when his geriatric ass gets sacked. Okay, for this next one, I'm gonna read a little bit of an excerpt I wrote just to make sure Mason fucking knows what I'm talking about. So Tammy and Mason Rudolph go hand in hand. I know I said I was gonna say NFL quarterbacks, and we know Mason's out of a job in a couple weeks, but he really fits it here. They're filled with drama. Bad. These two are both annoying. The fans don't like them. I don't like either of them, and I'm sure everybody else watching this can agree. They're always trying to play the victim, and they're always the ones who antagonize. And they're both known for screaming profanities. Also, if we're voting superlatives for The Bachelor, Tammy is most likely to get hit in the head with the helmet, and that's all I have to say. Let me just chug this after that. Okay, and for our last one, Lexi and Andy Dalton. Gingers who deserve better. And that's all I gotta say.
They don't even know there's vodka in that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna...
There's vodka in that.
Wait,
Is
what?
there vodka in that?
Yeah, I poured a shot in there.
Who puts vodka in a glass
You
of
recorded
wine?
it!
I mean, if you throw up on camera, though, that's like we're keeping that.
Like, if you would watch me watch the show, like when I'm sitting there, my roommate fucking hates me when I watch it, and I'm like, you see what she just did? And I'm like, wine glass in the air saying that. She's like, I really just don't care. I'm like, okay, it's fucked up.